Hey everybody, this is Chester Gregory and checking out YourMusicMyWorld.com.
Okay. When I was with you, greatest moments of my life. Now I only have this pain. I'm a day without the light. If we aren't supposed to be, I'm stuck with no choice. Before you set me free, listen to me. If you only will stay, stay. Don't leave me to cry. If you only will stay, stay. I'll make it right. If you only.
So you just released your new mixtape, If You Only, around February 14th. What was your inspiration behind the release?
Well, I wanted to do another mixtape. I have been on tour for about a year, and I like to give stuff for the fans even while I'm in between albums. So I wanted to do a mixtape, just a gift to people that have been supporting my music and my new fans that I connected with on tour. So they can have some music. Just they can have some new music for me, and I wanted to release the video and just to get a chance to connect with more fans. And it's been helping out a lot, and people have been very responsive to the mixtape. I chose to do it a little differently too. My mixtape was just one long continuous track, almost kind of like how Prince did with Love Sexy. Remember that record?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I chose to do like one continuous track so that people really would go on the journey with the music as opposed to skipping around, different songs and stuff like that.
What were some of your influences growing up?
Definitely Michael Jackson, Prince, Johnny Hathaway, but also just people who incorporated a few different things in their careers. So Gregory Hines, Sammy Davis Jr., people who were entertainers inspired me the most because I knew that I loved the art so much once we involved in multiple areas.
Well, we know that you're a Broadway star. Was acting something that you always wanted to pursue, or was singing first?
It was all together. When I saw, basically, when I saw Michael Jackson perform and being from Gary, Indiana, it gave me inspiration to pursue the arts. And when I was a young kid in elementary school, I got up enough courage and enough nerve to show what I had been rehearsed in my basement. It's basically like dancing and singing. And the other kids in my class kind of looked at me and said, "Oh, you're gonna make it." And that's all I needed. And from that I just started. Ever since I started, joining shows and in talent shows, being in every play I could, auditioning for the performing arts school, and just kept moving forward from there.
Well, as a
Can you hear me? It's loud over here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
As a successful Broadway star, is there anything in the acting world that you hope to accomplish?
Yeah, I would like to transition more into television and film. I would also like to produce more works, not only for myself, but also for people of color. It's very important to me to have material out there that's representational, of us. And, I'm tired of somebody of another ethnicity telling me, what it is to be black. In America, I know what that is. And, I want to share that opportunity, and I want to share that authenticity with audiences, and as well as, provide other opportunities for other upcoming actors and singers and entertainers such as myself. So while in Sister Act, I've been, recording another album. I've been in the studio this week and going to have a single real soon for the summer, and ambitiously record the album and have an album out by the fall. And then by later this year, other theatrical works that I'll be doing, I'll be involved in producing those works myself. And then as I learn to produce more works, then I'll also be involved in the creative process for more work, so that now I'm in a position to hire other talent, so that I'm giving back to the community and also offering an authentic representation of
For the people who may not seen the movie or play, can you tell us more about the character you play in Sister Act the musical?
Yeah, my character's name is Eddie Fowler. He's the officer who comes up with the idea to take the Whoopi Goldberg character, Dolores, to the convent, which is what the whole story is about. So it's a very important character to the show. Now, the difference between the film and the movie, between the film and the musical, is my character is fleshed out a little bit more. So we add a little backstory to the character. So, he has a crush on Dolores, and, he's, in high school, he was kind of a nerd, and folks called him Sweaty Eddie. And when she sees him, his past from high school resurfaces. And, again, he cares about her and, will do anything to save her and protect her. And, that's a little more of the backstory. It takes off from there.
How has the show been going so far?
We've been doing great. We've been opening. There's an additional balcony that's behind this curtain. We've been opening that because we've been selling it so well. We've been sold out a lot of performances every week. So it's going well. I'm really excited, and I feel really blessed to be a part of such a wonderful show. Whoopi Goldberg is amazing. I got a chance to meet her and talk to her, and she knows me on a first-name basis now. So this show has been a wonderful opportunity. It's been one of my favorite experiences I've ever been, of my entire career. So
I think that when you're known more as a Broadway star, do you think it's easier or harder to cross over to being a successful artist?
I think people, not just for Broadway or television or film or recording, whatever. I think as artists we have a broad vision of what we want to achieve. Art is art to me. And I never really wanted to compartmentalize my art. Singing is connected with acting. It's all connected to me. So I think oftentimes artists let other people dictate to them what they're supposed to be doing or what they can only do. For example, when I was in high school, folks only knew me as a dancer. And then when I got to college, folks only knew me as a singer. They were like, you can't dance, you can only sing, you know what I mean? And then after that, I was only known as an actor until folks heard me sing. But to me, it was always connected. So I think we just have to keep our minds open as artists to not let anybody tell us what we can't do and, become our strengths and weaknesses to become better and make sure that our art evokes thought and inspiration. So I think it's always hard to kind of cross over when you've been very successful with one lane. I think it's, also important to also keep those other things going so that one art doesn't suffer while another artistic craft you have is more successful. So that's why I've been doing the show. I've been in the studio recording and working on a project as well, and also taking my time with it to make sure that it sounds the way I want it to sound, that I'm telling the stories I want to tell, and that I'm sharing my own unique experience.
Well, speaking of your new album, can you tell us more about it and who you're working with on it?
Well, a new project I'm working with the Genius. He does a lot of work with Kid Cudi. Every Kid Cudi project he's involved in, dropped from day and night, Kid Cudi's first hit. I'm working with 88 Key, who's done some work with Most Def. I'm working with a new production team called The Lion's Share. Let's see who else. I would say those are the three ones I'm focusing on right now. Of course, I'm connected with some people that I've also did some work with me on In Search of High Love. Just those people I'll say for now.
Okay. Well, can you describe the sound of what the album might be about? Will it be like what your mixtape was about, or something different?
I try to show growth with every project. So In Search of High Love was more of the eclectic tape for the indie soul lovers album. Break Free Karaoke was a mixtape paying tribute to old school hip hop, which is I'm a huge fan of, but I can't rap, unfortunately. So I just sung on top of my favorite beats, like from the 90s and stuff. And then If You're Lonely was sort of just like a musical journey, sort of a segue into a whole new sound. And so the new sound I'm working on now is, I would say, more of a crossover-friendly version of soul. I would like to sort of think of it as a modern-day sax recording. So, for example, because it's a great record. And so that's the new direction I'm headed towards now. So it's going to be all about the songwriting. It's all about really, really strong melodies, really strong stories, and making sure that the music has articulation, that everything supports the message of the song.
Well, do you have a first single planned already?
So I'm in the studio now finding that first single. I've been writing and recording this week and next week. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll have a new single. So right now, I'm just still riding the wave of If You Only, directing people to the website, ChesterGregory.com, and, as people, still learn and grow about that project. And then, meanwhile, early summer, well, really soon, within the next month, we'll have something real soon. But I'm really excited. I think it's going real well. But I don't have a first single just yet.
Well, do you have any last-minute words that you want fans to know before we wrap it up?
I would just always tell people to pursue their personal legend. That when you discover something you want to do in your heart, and you know you're supposed to do that, and it helps other people, then pursue that with all your heart, mind, and soul, and don't let anybody deter you from that path.
Stay, don't let me cry. If you only will stay, I'll make it right. If you only, I should have known you. Pay attention to the signs, unveil forbidden actions. Omens never lie.